Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to some more ESR. And the reason why I've started out here in Groutwood is because I was dropping off some materials, well, 2 pieces of equipment yesterday. So I'm turning my Warden DD into a Warden healer. Like I've got his skills sorted out, I've got
Prophecy. Fate has plucked you from the flotsam of chaos.
yeah, I've got everything sorted out. I just need to get the the gear sorted, which means I need to also get transmute crystals, which I'm gonna just do random daily every day. I'll do as many random dailies with each character as possible every day. Yeah, except this character, just because this character is going to be queuing for a while. I should be able to go there. Yeah, let's get Ember out. She's my healer.
Hey, you.
Right, we're gonna hopefully finish off Stormfalls today, because I don't believe there's much left to it. There's a few of these to do, a couple of these, and then 4 of these are over land, it seems. Is that right? Yeah, that's right, because 6 are in here.
Wait, this is where the final battle took place. Why am I here?
Help me understand the past. Tell me about the battle.
All my life I fought for the Chimera. I skirmished with Dwemer and drove beasts from the Ashlands, until a greater threat loomed. The Need struck Stonefalls with a lust for territory and slaughter. They were men of the North, violent and cruel.
Hey, hang on a sec, guys. Give me a minute. Just need to mute myself.
My brother and I were the greatest generals of the Chimera. Yet even we couldn't stem the tide of Nedic muscle and iron. We were desperate. The Sorcerer's plan to create the Brothers of Strife offered us a way out. Of course we did. We were losing. Our homeland, everything we'd fought to build, was about to fall to these vile humans. There could be no peace with the Needs. I became one of the brothers to serve my people.
I'm back. Sorry about that. Hey, what's this one? Talks to General Balrath. Okay. I've been a smoke prick, but I've been up there. I've got another smouldering heat on here. Come on, you sick sons of bitches. There's no need for that. Yeah, you might be seeing more of my Silverbrook guy.
I've been waiting to try this spell out.
As he's gonna be, I think I'll be using him every Friday, I think. It's either Fridays or Sundays. Alright, let's kill these sons of bitches. So we need to get up there. No, I was gonna just climb up it, but I don't think I can.
Oh yeah, that felt good.
Well, we can go up this way.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm glad I've got my Warden DD sorted as I
I know this
just
place.
need to get there.
We made our last stand here many years ago.
Crystals, and once we get that,
Why am I here?
and great.
Why have I been summoned?
Help me understand. Tell me about your last stand.
We fell back, retreating from fort to stronghold. Whole companies were lost defending our people. The Needs besieged our cities and burned our farms. Our sorcerers made a plan, and we lured the humans here.
What did you do?
We drew a line in the ash. At this temple, we declared we would go no further. My troops held the line in the riverbed below, while Sadal and I made the sacrifice. We became the Brothers of Strife, and as brothers ended this war.
Thank you, Boris. So we've now spoken to both Brothers of Strife. I don't know why you say I've got a notification on mail when I don't have either. As it's on about mail I was sent earlier, which I can delete now. send back. So what's attacking there? That's just a scalp. At least Amber dealt with it. And we have some platinum that looks like that. Actually, I'm just going to log out a minute and see how many tunes I do have. Because I'm going to need several hundred. Transmute crystals. So this was my Warden DD, but it's not my healer. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 5 that I can mess around with. So that's 50 a day. Okay, so I should try and do it with this character then. Then I'll do this character last. At least then you can see my other characters I have. This is my what is it? Trying to remember what class it is. I can't remember Necrom. What class is this? If I go to character, it should tell me. I'm an arcanist. That's it. So we're gonna go social, not social, activity finder, dungeon, random. Hopefully get one instantly. Depending on how long this one is, I might do the others off stream. Because it's down. Activity finder. See how long the wait list is. Hopefully not long. No, we're not getting. Right. Let's try again. No, we'll leave it. I'll do them off stream. So starting tomorrow, I'm gonna have to do it every day. During the day. Them ones. Because that way is taking the piss. That was going to take longer than a minute. I normally get in instantly to tank or a healer. So I don't get why my tank won't get in. Okay. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to sound them, my friend.
You have spoken to the spirits. What did you learn?
Yes, there were two commanders. They spoke of a battle and a sacrifice.
General Balroth and Legate Sadar. My calculations were correct. Not that I expected any less. By talking to them, you're now attuned to the final clash between Khyma and Need. Now, all you have to do is step into the past.
And how do I do that exactly?
Of course, I forgot. You did not conceive this plan. In the base of the statue just north of here is a shrine dedicated to Boethia. Go there and offer the Heartstones to the brothers.
I'll see what the past has to show me.
There is one thing to know. I don't want to waste this opportunity because you made a foolish mistake. Those in the past will see you as one of Balreth's soldiers. Act the part. I can't say what will happen if you don't.
It might help if I knew more about the past.
History lessons? Very well, if you insist.
The spirits mention the Khyma. Who are they?
Do they teach nothing these days? Long ago, we were the Khyma, with light skin and fair eyes. We worshipped the good Daedra. To mark the ascent of the three, we were gifted with this more sober complexion, and the realm of Morrowind forever.
And who are the Naders?
A more obscure topic, certainly. In ancient days, the Nedic tribes marched and plundered across the land. We call their descendants Nords. Even then, they were fearsome warriors who lusted for conquest.
What's this battle they were in?
Early in the First Era, when the Khyma were still new to Morrowind, the
Needs invaded.
Oh, the needs.
The battle that brought Sadal and Balreth here was the climax of that war. The Kai'Ma were forced to desperate measures to prevail.
What are all these scamps doing here?
Great power ripped open a way to oblivion here, and that can never fully be shut. Scamps are the skeevers of those realms, wriggling through the gaps. Ill-smelling, fire-spewing skeevers who killed my assistants and drove me from the ruins.
Alright. So we've got a bit of history about the needs and Chimera. I'm gonna see if there is a way to turn off sound chat. Hang on. There's no turning that off then. Well, can't think of anything.
Kai'Ma.
No. Stage of Cola. Oh, fuck, saucer's here.
Halt, soldier. The Needs are amassing just beyond the ridgeline. I need to speak to General Balreth. Have you seen him?
The, General sent me to report to you. What do you need?
You're just in time. Our people are being slaughtered. General Balreth needs to prepare at the altar. We've got some dirty business ahead. It's time to teach these savages what it means to cross the Kai'Ma.
Okay, I can't turn it off. That's fine.
Blood for blood. Their violence shall be repaid. Soldier, are you ready to begin?
What needs to be done?
Kill the Need troops. Make the river run red with their blood. Take their hearts as trophies. Once you've decimated the front lines, the Need chieftain must pay. We, the Kai'Ma, have paid enough. Now it is the enemy's turn.
I need to kill one of their leaders.
Just so. The Need's war chief is named Onskar. Kill her and cut out her heart. When you have these sacrifices in hand, Head to the ritual altar in the center of the temple. We'll be waiting.
I'll do as you say, sorcerer.
This is justice. That the blood of fallen needs will open the way for their defeat. Go, soldier. Kill the troops and slay Ornskar. Then report at the ritual altar.
Okay.
Let's go.
Feels good to get the blood pumping, right?
Right, so that's amount of people needs killed done. I'm going back to turning chat off. There's just no need for that shit.
Set it ablaze!
Right, so now we need to kill War Chief Ornskar. And now we go to Sorcerer Tirani. We're gonna have to kill someone in these needs.
Light it up! Amazing! Look at you go!
Pan out!
Want to die?
Right, let's collect this rune stone.
Good eye. I didn't even see that runestone at first.
Spread out!
Here we are. Currently occupied, so I don't have to go into combat.
Honor to you, soldier. I'll take the bloody offerings and ready them for the ritual. Are you prepared for the next step?
Yes. What do I need? What do I do next?
Kill the Daedra at the nearby ruins. Take what we need from them.
I'll do as you ask.
We are gathering the essences of these Daedra. Speak with the acolytes. They know how to summon them.
Can you explain more about the ritual?
You're only a soldier, so I'll spare you details. We're infusing the blood of our enemies and the Daedric essences you collect into our chosen vessels. The general and his brother have volunteered themselves for this sacrifice.
What do you mean by sacrifice?
The general and his brother will die. The power they receive will consume them. But they will be reborn, more fearsome than even the mightiest horde of Need warriors. We, the Chimera, will win this day.
Okay. Bit gruesome.
You want to die?
And I could win this. For the need myself. Well, for the need or the Chimera. My arm, I reckon. One man army here. Right, hello Brimstone. Someone down.
That was just embarrassing.
Now we need to collect the other essence of wrath. Ouch, that's got hurt. If you wanted to fight, let's fight. That reminds me, actually. Skills. Yeah, I do. I need to unslot that. So how much do I have money-wise? 168. I am gonna have to spend money to unslot that because it does mean my blocking is now being taken from Magicka. Which we heavily rely on Magicka. So it's probably not wise having that one. If you have more stamina and you don't really use Magicka, then yeah, you could probably get away with it.
I don't know if I can go through with this, soldier. These sorcerers ask much. Everything, in fact.
What have they told you?
They've created a spell to fill us with raw elemental power, greater than our enemies can stand, if it works. What they can't say is what happens to us. Will my brother and I still remain, or will we be nothing but beasts of destruction?
Are you ready for this?
Yes, I must be. I wonder what the lens of history will show when our people look back on this day. Will my brother and I be remembered as the saviors of our race? Or will we be known as monsters and horrors?
Good luck, Stan. Oh god. Right, hang on a sec, guys. I'm gonna have to unmute to get myself complete. Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Give me a minute. I'll lie. Sort some stuff out. God's sake. Just closing curtains and that. Right, so now we need to speak to General Balroth.
Sadal and I are ready to make the sacrifice.
What do you need me to do?
We have only a few moments. The needs are about to break the line. But Sadal and I will save our people and be remembered forever. Help the sorcerers complete the ritual. Pray at the brazier, soldier. Pray for the destruction of our enemies.
I'll see it done.
For the Kaiba! For Velon!
Damn. that's how the Brothers of Strife became the Brothers of Strife.
You return. What did you learn?
I witnessed the birth of the brothers. They used Daedric essence and need blood in a ritual.
Need blood. I should have seen this. The Chimera thought they were gods. Backed into a corner, they turned to dark rituals. This was dangerous magic. I must contemplate this. Still, I am quite grateful that you did not fail.
And we all. But yeah, reason why I'm down to the 169k is because I spent 100k on getting a monster helmet I needed, and I borrowed 50k, so I had to pay that back. Well, I didn't borrow 50k, I only need 3k, but got 50k, so I paid that back. That's why I'm down to 169. Yeah, this is one of the sets that I'm wearing, well, will be wearing on my War and DD Symphony of Blades. It's when you heal an ally who is under 50% of their primary resource, grant them Meridia's Favour, which restores 550 magic or stamina every second for 6 seconds. This effect can occur every 18 seconds per target. Note it says the resource returned is based off the target's highest maximum resource. It's really all good. That's it, I've got that full set now. I just need these 2 other sets, which I can easily get. If I get my notes up. Yeah, I need Synth of Blades, which I've got. I need Spell Cure Body Rings. Well, I need Spell Cure Body. Spell Cure Body? No, it's Spell Power Cure. It's Body, 2 rings, necklace, and a staff. Is that right? Yeah, so 2 rings, necklace, and a staff, yeah. And then give me a second just to double check this. Yeah, and then Pillager's Profit I need. Then I need the res stuff from Dragonstar. As well, but I've already got the Synth Blades. Oh, that's why I needed to check from my bank, see if I had that stuff in my bank. I don't think I do though. Right, let's make our way to Far Rand. Thankfully it's somewhat close. God's sake. Really? Fucking hell. That took the piss a bit. Right, adventure in Fort Rand.
Cavern's watch
Covenant
would have been
soldiers are
overrun if
waiting
you
to
had
the
been
north.
there.
Troll's blood. Why have you come for training today? Fort Aran is under threat. The Covenant stands poised to gut us as easily as a hawker lazing in the sun.
How do you know they're planning an attack?
Scouts have sighted a small camp to the north. There aren't enough troops to attack the fort with a frontal assault, but Captain Hilm believes they're planning some kind of flanking maneuver. I just returned from a sortie to the west.
That's, did you find anything?
I found nothing. The captain went east on his own search mission. He's been gone for some time now. I need to stay here in case he returns. Would you be willing to seek him out along the eastern road and ensure his safety?
I can try to find him. Right, so should be down this road somewhere. Constant maker. And there he is.
Stranger, I'm surprised to see any friendly faces out here. Did you meet any Covenant soldiers on the road?
Ela sent me. She didn't find anything.
Damn. We need to find out what they're planning. If I had a handful of able soldiers, I'd send them into the camp to search for plans. Unfortunately, Fort Arand is a training ground filled with milk-drinking recruits.
I could search the camp for their plans.
Sure as bones you're a brave one. Put steel or spell to the commanders in the encampment. They're the ones most likely to have a copy of their orders. Then head for the gates of the fort.
Alright. So I collect General Sarian's? Yeah, Sarian's orders. Let's get this Columbine.
This is so much better than reading.
Yeah, getting that money back is going to be a bit of a bitch, but don't matter. 'Cause that money is to be used as and when needed. And it was needed. Because we no longer have a healer, like I said, for, I think it's Sundays. Either Sundays or Fridays. Right, we're going to get that shard because it's annoying me. Fucker. How do we get to here? Ah, here. I got this water skin. Got the orders. I've got 2 more orders to get.
Move, now!
Hello, Covenant Marksman.
Split up!
Splitting up is never a good idea. Not when you've got me attacking you.
I want more.
There's more orders.
Snack around.
is here. Oh, nice try, bud. Didn't work out for you. Alright, let's hand this in. To the captain. But yeah, if you're wondering if there's gonna be a Red Dead stream tonight, I don't think there will be. Depends how I feel after streaming this for a bit. Because I do want to get Stormfall's completed today. That's my main goal for today.
Captain.
This stream.
Captain Hjorm.
What happened?
I'm not sure. I saw the captain approaching, then felt a sharp pain in my head. I think I heard a footfall behind me before I went down. When I came to, he was dead, and our attacker was gone.
These Covenant plans speak of assassins infiltrating the fort.
Assassins? Captain Lari should see this. She's in the command post, the largest building in the fort. Report to her, and I'll spread the word to the other troops in the fort. We need everyone on guard and watching their backs.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, hopefully this Wednesday, I will be running a Cyrodiil event from 4 PM to 6 PM, which will be streamed off mic, but go to campaigns and Cyrodiil. We'll be going to somewhere like Ice Reach or Raven's Watch or Black Reach, not the Grey Host, because that one's, as you can see, full. So here we got here, here, or here. Just one of these. Yeah, so we'll probably be joining Black Reach, I reckon. And what that entails is we'll be doing the... This is Cyrodiil. So we've got one here, and then you just move around the map, going city to city, I believe, and just doing the quests. And hopefully at the time we're doing it, there shouldn't be anyone on. And if there is, well, we should be able to take care of them.
Well met, my fine friend. I am Captain Lari, commander of the forces stationed at Fort Arryn. We're primarily a training outpost. I had to put the recruits on alert with all these Covenant troops nearby. What do you have there?
Captain Hjorm sent me to retrieve these plans from the enemy. When I returned, I found him dead.
No. Dumak, take those fetches. Hjorm, my best officer, is dead, and these plans say Aknara is here. Of all the... We're not prepared for Aknara. Not even slightly, Traveler. Let's talk.
Right.
These Swift assassins are stealthy and dangerous. They'll probably be practically invisible with all the places to hide in here. We need to shed some light on this situation. I have just the thing. Blinding light flasks.
Where can I get some?
The flasks are upstairs. Use them near the walls of the fort. I expect the killers will be lurking there. Strikes from Shadows is leading a group of our more experienced troops. Meet up with him at the tower to the east when you're done.
Any assassins I find, I'll kill.
Flar, you'll find the flasks of blinding light upstairs. Use them to reveal the assassin infiltrators. Put an end to their plans.
Solid. Don't know how she keeps on calling me Flar. So I need to go upstairs. Here we are. Go. Flasks of blinding light here. Find and kill 3 assassins. So that's not too difficult. That's pretty easy to be fair. So, what I'm interested on, tempted to do a DPS check at some point when I get my, if I go to skills, the skill I'm wanting is this meteor. I want it here. Yeah, and that's 200 ulti instead of 320. And it's cheaper than this one as well. But this one does nice damage. But yeah, that's the one we're wanting. We need to get Mage Guild further up. And that'll obviously get further up with the more zones we get done. Mountain flower here. Ah, there's the assassin. Finally shows himself. I are dead. Right, so we've got Blessed Thistle here. The reason why I'm picking up all alchemical goods is because I'm actually running surprisingly low after getting this to level 50 alchemy. But yeah. So I need to kind of restock my supplies. Anything alchemical I really need to pick up. Anything else is just more here or there.
Damn you.
Right, so that's 2 out of 3 gone. Right, let's get the last one. Which is nicely around here. Oh, they even spawn at the beautiful place of right in front of us. That was not beautiful running like that though. Investigate the watchtower. This soldier has several stab wounds on her back and neck. The assassins must have ambushed her. Someone ran across the floor and used it. Trapped her in the corner. Strikes from shadows may be down there. God, this is getting spicy. Strikes from shadows is down here.
Are the assassins now feeding the earth with their blood and bone?
Don't worry, they're dead. Were you attacked upstairs?
I was ambushed. Warm blood assassins do that. They hoped I wouldn't reach these tunnels and discover the roots of Aknara's plan. They died with that hope unfulfilled.
So where's she playing?
You'll notice many Covenant troops about. I'd bet my birth mud she's opened the reinforced cap that sealed these tunnels. Clearly she plans to lead an army into the fort from below.
And how do we stop an army?
Long ago this place was built to imprison Daedra. See that floor plate below the door you came through?
Yeah.
There are 5 of those. When they're all active, a barrier will rise and imprison those within.
Won't we be trapped inside?
No. There's an exit to the surface behind the final plate. I activated the first one. Activate 3 more on the way to the last chamber. Then meet me by the final plate.
Alright. So, I want to go this one first, then this one, and this one. So, gotta go straight ahead. Right, hello, Covenant Guardian. So now we want to go through here. Let's come down. Right, now we use that floor plate. And the last one's through there.
We're dangerous, huh?
Alright, let's fuck these up. Alright. I don't know what they came from. Hey, they're dead now. Okay. Hey, all we gotta do now is talk to strike some shadows. Now, which is in that room. Okay.
Aknara ambushed us. She used a flask of blinding light to stun us, then ran back through the door behind me. Were you able to activate the plates?
Yes.
Good. I'll activate this last one. Once I do, the other barriers on all 5 will harden like a shell. While I do this, you must slay Aknara before she slithers away again.
And leave you behind?
Bayam chased after Aknara. He'll need your help more than I do. Look for him. I'm sure he's wounded, if not dead. Once this is done, Use the trapdoor atop the bluff. It leads to the command post below.
Alright. She's dead.
Glad we managed to beat that one.
Hopefully. Strike some shadows, alright.
Have you dispatched Aknara? That piece of Enchao?
Aknara is dead.
Ha! My fine Falar. Well done. I'll see your name is not forgotten.
Thanks.
Aknara, however, will be forgotten. The Dunmer reshape history to serve their needs. I'll remove any mention of her actions here, and I'll purge all records of that vile assassin.
Okay.
Honor to you and your house, Falar. For all
Thanks.
you've done, there's nothing I can do to repay you.
What's my inventory looking like? 86 out of 114. I'm gonna have to start selling this stuff. My inventory is pretty full.
Trade with us.
We'll be back up to that 300k that we were on before in no time. Companion's ice staff, nope. Don't need that. Necklace of willpower, healthy. Okay, robust. Okay. Okay. So 173. So we're already closer to
Let's
that
go do
200.
something exciting.
So we'll leave for alright. So it's the Ebon Heart Pact one. Okay. And let's use the way shrine. Now this one could take a bit. So while I'm here, I'm going to put a point in there. Mount scale that up some.
Traveling the ash.
There we are, 39% now.
Try saying that 10 times fast. 2 times slow.
See, it says it's in this area, but it's not always in the area, which annoys me. And it's like, why put it that as the area when it's not? I think it might be this one.
Didn't my messenger reach you? No matter, you're here now. Speak.
About what?
A Covenant force landed west of my town. Their leader, Alexandra Carnell, is known to be ruthless. She reports directly to General Serien.
Yes,
if Ebonheart doesn't stand together, the Covenant is sure to sack our city. But our citizens are divided.
Why is that?
Because we who rule Ebonheart are of House Drez. We are not well loved, even by other Dunmer. I need you to visit the Argonians, Nords, and Dunmer of Ebonheart. Convince them to work together before the Covenant attacks.
I'll do what I can.
I hope your arrival will prove a boon to Ebonheart. The residents are at each other's throats.
What do I need to know about the situation here?
Beyond, no one will work together. Each faction has a different reason. Which would you like to know about?
No, none of them. I'll find it out as I go. But I think this is the one that makes it go all white. I hope it is. Because there's about 50 quests in here. Alright, so let's convince the Argonians.
Another stranger swims into our wallow. I have no quarrel with you. We shall speak. But know that if you would help those trying to murder our Hist, I will speak with my teeth instead of my tongue.
What's wrong with your history?
It's dying. It was never healthy. This isn't Black Marsh after all. So in the last few weeks, it's withered. We've learned that House Drez is poisoning it. It's not enough to have enslaved us for generations. Now they want to carve our hearts out.
What can be done to save your Hist?
The best we can do is fertilize it. We're using mud crab meat wrapped in ash reed. Both are common around the quarter. We've also set guards around the tree to keep the Dunmer away.
I'll collect some fertilizer for you.
If you wish to aid us, gather the items I requested. Ash reeds grow in the tide pools in our quarter, and mud crabs thrive on the shores nearby. Gather some of each and present them at the roots of our hist.
Who told you that the Dark Elves are poisoning the hist?
Some of our people heard a dark elf talking to others of his kind. He asked if they'd seen the Drez rowing out to our hist tree. He saw jars of poison in the boat. That's not hard to believe.
Who was this Dark Elf?
Ravel Urano. My people overheard him at the inn. He was drunk and talking too loud. No one spoke to him directly. It's never been wise for an Argonian to confront a Dark Elf. Especially lately. We're far from Black Marsh.
Sounds like none of the Argonians actually saw the Drez, the boat, or the poison.
No, but it's not difficult to believe, is it? The Drez think we're little more than animals. But the Pact freed us. What they can't enslave, they destroy.
Why would the Drez do this?
The Drez have always regarded Argonians as little more than savage children. We needed to be civilized, so they uplifted us by putting us to work as slaves on plantations and in mines. No more. Now we speak beside them in the council.
Okay. So I need to collect the mud crab meat. And other stuff. The ash reeds. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do after doing the alliances, I think I might do the optional side quests. Oh, not the optional side quests, the optional zones.
Anyone else?
Because there's one zone which I absolutely love that I haven't done in a while, and that's Merkmire. Where are these mud crabs? There's normally a lot around here. Alright, we just need one more.
I love
I found
harvesting
one.
runestones.
Okay.
We are allowing no one to approach the hist, especially strangers claiming they wish to help us. We just caught a dark elf trying to poison the tree.
I only have the ingredients you asked for.
Your words smell fair, but tasting is proof. Let me see what you have there.
Just crab meat and ash reeds.
Yes, I erect the spine of apology. While you were away, we caught a dark elf defiling our hist. Please, apply the fertilizer you've gathered to the base of our hist. As long as I'm with you, the guards will let you through.
It's alright. Don't need to apologise. I completely understand why you're being protective. So let's go to the tree now.
What is it?
So here we are. I'm gonna take the path here and do a little swim.
Let this one through. It is done. Meet me back at my lodge.
I'm actually half tempted to do it next after this one, actually. Merkmire. Because I don't think there's a lot to Merkmire. I go to map zone. Merkmire's down here. I don't think there's much to it. So you got 7 quests, 5 way shrines, 2 of these, 3 of these, 6, 3, 2, 6. And then you've got complete 20 unique quests. So it's just picking up like any side quests and all that. Read the 6 Vine Tongue books by activating various vine tongues throughout Merkmire. Oh, that would be interesting to do. Chronology. Collect and restore all the stone tablets in Zinchi Ganu, an ancient Argonian calendar. No, that would be good to do. I'll do that. Gather furniture. And collect 12 rare fish, which I'm not doing. Because that's just not fun. Fishing. Yeah, it's not a big zone. I might do it next, actually, after this zone.
It seems we have
and take a break from this one.
To murder our tree.
I don't know. This is the Dark Elf you mentioned.
While you were gathering mud crab meat and reeds, the guards caught him trying to harm our Hist. We can't get anything out of him but his name and house. Seems the rumors were true. House Drez is trying to murder our Hist.
What was he doing to the Hist?
He was scratching at the bark, licking our tree. When the guard shouted at him, he dropped an empty bottle. Now he's very ill. The truth is as plain as the face of Masser.
Let me speak to him.
You may do as you wish, but his mind is boiling. His words skitter like a mud crab in a pan. You will gather no moisture from this one.
Okay.
I can feel the spores on my fingertips. Can't wipe them off. Have to cut them off. Someone, give me a knife. Please.
What were you doing to the Hist?
What did I do? What did it do to me? I see. I feel. I'm awake. I touched it. It smelled like flowers and black earth. It tasted like rain and summer wind and the deepest green.
You tasted the tree?
He said the tree's sap would be better than skooma. He was right. He said the Argonians might be angry. Do you think they're angry? To me, they always look angry. It's the teeth.
You had a bottle. What was in it?
He gave me the bottle, said it was for the tree. I thought it was skooma. I tasted it. It was bad. I fed it to a lizard. He didn't like it either. He died. The bottle broke. How can I fill it with sap?
Someone encouraged you to do this. Who?
I never saw him before. I asked him for coin to get more skooma. He was a Dunmer. Someone called him Braville? Weeville? Wabberjack? Raville, that's it.
Okay,
Ravel?
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Ravel.
You recognize that name?
Ravel Urano claimed he saw House Drez poison our history. Then he gave a bottle to this tree-licking waste of flesh. I smell worm scat. Someone has been playing us for fools, and I no longer believe it's House Drez.
The hero of Davon's Watch. What I wouldn't have given to see Balreth destroy the Daggerfall Armor.
It can't be. I have no reassurance to offer. Do what you think best in the time remaining. I am a disciple of the Tribunal. My people come to me for comfort, yet I have none to give. The three are silent. I lift my voice, but they do not answer. The Covenant circles Ebonheart, and I cannot even pray for wisdom. The Tribunal punishes the people for my faithless ways. The shrines to Almalexia, Sothasil, and Vivek are surrounded by a foul smell and angry Aelith. Please, do what I cannot. Burn these flowers at the shrines, then pray for Ebonheart. Burn the flowers at each shrine. They're a rare variety of gold carnet called Roland's Tears, and are sacred to the three. I pray they hear you.
Alright guys, I'm just muting my mic while I eat.
Is it over? Doing something with magic-y?
Speak. All prayers are heard, not all are acknowledged. Every small cog drives a greater gear. Each is necessary, otherwise the whole collapses. When any cog shivers from the stresses on it, the master feels it, but the load he assigns it is no more than he knows it can bear. Wizard, mystic, master of the Clockwork City, an architect of time and a binder of oblivion, one who masters the tools that mastered others. Does this answer satisfy? Good. Seek. Learn. When you are prepared, find the master. He will be interested to hear your conclusions.
I appear at my lord's behest. Or perhaps I was always here, and you merely lacked the ability to see me. Actions carry conviction better than words. A skilled poet arranges for others to be where they should be, when they should be, to fulfill his needs and desires. Yet the question Sildras asked was not the one in his heart. A man of poisoned words put doubt in Sildras's heart. He said the poet is less than he once was. Tell the disciple that Vivek's words and wit and way of war are as keen as always. What is Vivek beyond these? Vivek is a warrior poet, the ruthless and elegant soul of his people. He guides and protects all. Sharp of eye and tongue is he. Long is his reach. Longer is his spear. How can this question be on the lips of anyone in Morrowind? The sermons of Vivek are beside every bed. Vivek's psalms are sighed from every maiden's lips. His wisdom makes his people as hard, capable, and enduring as the poet himself. All know Vivek, for Vivek would have it so.
Right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Right. Now we just need to get Almalexis, bless him. And what I hate about this one, it's just that they're not really easy to get to. Like, you can get to the shrine, it's easy, and just then you just have to get into the shrine itself, which is the hard part. And look at that, it's a whole fucking brick wall.
We're the best.
And no way is that easy to get into. Like, they could have made this a lot easier to get to. Like, to get into.
My Lady Almalexia bids you carry a message to Disciple Sildras.
What is this message?
The tribunal does not abandon their people. Just as a parent shelters children from dangers they cannot comprehend, the three shelter the Dunmer from threats beyond their ken.
Is there anything more?
Tell him that my lady is mindful of his doubt and fear. There is no shame in either, so long as he helps others bear their burdens. By helping others, his fears will be allayed. But if he spreads his despair, my lady will chastise him.
And who is Almalexia?
You are the child whose soul was stolen. My lady is concerned for you. Almalexia is the merciful healing mother of the Dunmer. She is the most beloved of the tribunal.
That can't be all.
I am merely a servant and messenger of my lady, not a teacher or priest. Seek the temples and libraries to learn more. Perhaps in time, you may speak to Almalexia herself.
Maybe. Goodbye. Hi, let's go talk to the Dark Elf. Right, so the Dark Elf's not going to be able to get to now. It's on mainland.
Everyone, the heart of the ocean. Help me get back on.
And from here. I don't know why you put me on my back bar there.
I can feel the blessings upon you. It's a power I've not felt myself for many years.
I'm to comfort you. Almalexia protects us. She relies on you to aid her children.
I see. I hadn't considered there might be threats more grave than the Covenant invasion. You would think, given all we know of the treachery of Cold Harbor, that I would see that. What of Sotha Seal?
His messenger said he knows you are strong enough to bear your tasks.
I am ashamed. The three have shown more faith in me than I have in them. I dread asking this, but what of Lord Vivek?
He said not to worry about your true concern, that he is not what he once was.
Ha! Yes, I should have known. Vivek is the most subtle of the three. It's true. I'm counseling a Dunmer who questions his faith. He told me the tribunal are losing their powers.
Did this Dark Elf have any proof?
Only indirectly. We see the three less every year. They no longer make their annual pilgrimage to Red Mountain on Vardenfell, and no one knows why. It all seems so convincing when he said it.
What is this Dark Elf's name?
His name is Ravil Urano. He hasn't come to pray for days now. He was in such despair. I think he'd even stopped bathing. The last time I saw him, he smelled terrible, like fresh offal.
Interesting. The beasts surrounding the shrines were drawn there by piles of offal.
What? Have I been a fool? I questioned my faith for the flimsiest of reasons and caused others to question theirs. I have much to do to correct my failure. I wish I knew why Ravil Urano's doubting words were so compelling.
Yes, don't we all, mate? Because he's not only duped you, but he's also duped the Argonians. talk to the Nords now. All the Nords are quite close. Here we go. And you'll remember this then, because here is one of the law books.
Honor for the pact, they says. Hardy ha ha, I says. What brings you to this god's-forsaken dark elf dunghole? The beer in this land is fit only for pigs. Good thing we brought our own. Have the elves asked you to help beat back the Covenant yet? To Sovngarde with them.
Were you asked to help fight the Covenant soldiers?
Aye. The milk drinkers landed to the west at that big yellow tree thing. Now the Dres have got their skirts in a twist. Oh, please save us, big strong Nords. Fancy lads, the lot of them. They think Nords only exist to save elven asses.
What if the soldiers attack Ebonheart?
Bring them on. We don't skeever out of a fight. When we're attacked, we fight. I wager you think we should fight for the rest of the pact. All right. Prove they've got some backbone. Let's see you beat 3 of my men, and do it the Nord way.
I will. What's the Nord way?
We fight drunk. We've got a keg of fine, strong mead from Riften right here. Pour yourself a mug and get to it. Unless you're too fancy, of course.
I can do it. Wouldn't it be Black Brine mead by any chance? Yeah. Use this. And now find someone to fight.
Yeah, I work with this lot of rowdy Nord.
No.
Care for a drink?
Do you know how to fight with those axes? Or can you only beat up trees?
Are you asking for a challenge? Shore's bones! I thought today was going to be dull. I'll chop your head clean off!
Now I've got to be careful with what skills I use.
Stop. I need more mead.
Alright, so dealt with you. Log roller.
Some of the boys like to flirt with the elf girls. I don't know why. They're so little. There's nothing to them.
Care to brawl? You look stringy as a wet Khajiit. You smell twice as bad.
Haha! You're clever, you are. Let's see how well you take a blow.
Bring it on.
This won't take long.
Let me go.
All right, you got me. Say, you're not bad.
I know it's a wagon escort one I gotta find, which is you.
We perform an important service, you know. If not for us, the Dark Elves would never see a massive log or a long, smooth piece of wood. Especially the Lady Elves, if you know what I mean.
Find me. Are you too drunk to dodge a punch? Oh no, I can't say that because my guys ran out of alcohol. There we go. I drink the mug.
We perform an important service, you know.
If not for us, the Dark Elves would never see a massive log or a long, smooth piece of wood. Especially the Lady Elves, if you know what I mean.
Fight me. Are you too drunk to dodge a punch?
You could only beat me if I was blind, stinking sober, and I'm not.
Alright, bring it on, mate.
This should be fun.
There we go.
I quit.
Well, not half bad, I'll give you that.
Will you fight to defend the rest of the town?
I said I would, and I don't go back on my word. I hope the rest of the pact fights like you, not that milk-drinking Urano.
Not like who?
Ravel Urano, that dark elf here before you. He kept asking to buy our lumber so we'd leave town. I told him no, we had a contract to keep, but he offered to double it. No one pays that much for wood, even good rift spruce. What a skeever.
Why did he want you to leave?
Don't know and didn't ask. His story smelled like last week's fish. Whole time we were talking, he kept looking around for a crack to ooze through, sweating like. The boys ran him off with a few light cuffs to the head. He hasn't come back since.
That does sound suspicious.
Right. Things like that. They're exactly why we keep to ourselves in the Elven lands. That and the bad food. Anyway, you're all right. Tell that fancy Othrol we'll fight. Come back and drink with us again sometime.
Oh well. Right, so now let's talk to Drathis Othrol. See what he has to say now.
Selling, buying, trading right here.
Let's see what he's got to say. And he's still kneeling, interesting.
Our town's fortunes improved?
All of Ebonheart is ready to defend the city.
That's a great relief. Well done. The Covenant troops haven't left their encampment to the west, but it's only a matter of time before our inactivity encourages them.
A dark elf named Ravel Urana was somehow involved every time.
I don't know this, Mer. Why would he cause so much trouble? Perhaps he's an agent of Sheer Gorath. That's an unpleasant thought. The Daedra of Chaos is worse than any mere Covenant army. Can you aid me further?
Perhaps. What would you like me to do?
Ravel must have a house in town. I'd like you to find it and watch him. I'd like to see myself, but I'm sure he'll recognize me. So I'll need to cast a spell on you.
What kind of spell?
Commoners would call it a scrying spell, but I'm beyond such crude hedge magic. It will enable me to see and hear what you do. Furthermore, I'll be able to speak to you.
Very well. Cast your spell.
Search for Ravel's home. I expect it's on the west side of town.
Alright.
You should be able to hear me now.
I can hear you. You didn't need to do that when I'm in the same room as you. Bit weird. Right, let's go to Ravel's house. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
There he is.
I need to put Ember away. As Ember does, well, a companion can make this one a lot more difficult than need be. Because they sometimes go further ahead than needed to.
Hey, Ravel, no waffle today. The temple's forbidden all sale.
Quiet, fool. I paid you for your discretion, remember?
Yeah, we can't scare him off.
You were there to stop Alexander Canal from capturing the Coral Heart.
Gotta be careful we don't scare him off by getting too close to him. But we can't also be too far behind him.
Hey, fancy man. Fallen on any swords lately? Huh. Saying we shouldn't help the Dunmer? Huh. Like a Nord would ever turn down a fight.
Drunk one took your advice, Silver Tongue. He now regrets it. For shame.
It was just my friend. I assure you, I had nothing to do with it.
He went into that shack. Wait for him to leave. He's out. That was fast.
Wasn't it just? And he ran off as well.
Try to get inside that shack. A communication spell. Let's see who Ravel called.
What now, Ravel? So you're the meddler who undid all of Ravel's work. Such a waste of my time.
Okay, give me some scams to take on. That's pretty easy work. Right, here we go.
That woman wore a Covenant uniform.
She did indeed. So now we're needing to
Go
search
to his
Ravel's
and
house.
see what you can find. I'll send my guards.
Yeah, I can unlock this. There we go.
What are you doing here?
I could say the same thing, mate.
You won't take me.
Connell gave me potions.
The guards heard fighting. I assume you found more inside than just evidence?
Ravel attacked me. I had to kill him.
Having him alive might have been useful, but having him dead is just as good. The ritual items in the shack on the docks and his belongings might tell us something more.
Good. Alright, so this has gone white now. Great. Ooh, it's this place, right. At least you end up outside the race, right? Hopefully this is the quest.
The hearts of the Dunmer are as dry as their land. Are you here to help? Oh, there's much to do, but the Dunmer and Argonians aren't even talking to each other.
Why aren't they talking to each other?
There's a troubled history between the two races. The Ebonheart Pact can't miraculously smooth over old hatreds. Even so, with Senian ruins, you'd think they'd work together.
What can I do to help?
A lot of townfolk were burned by lava. Soft scale can make a burn salve, but it requires shock chitin. You'll need to kill shocks and take their chitin to him at the temple. He'll know what to do with it.
Not a problem.
Shock are all over town. Collect their chitin and bring it to soft scale.
Kill shocks and take their chitin to sharp scale, easy. We've got two of the shulks here. It's two. Got three here. And number 4 there. Oh, and we've got number 5 there. Right, let's collect this rubidine. Right, here's number 6. Now let's hand this into soft scale.
I'll make it, don't you worry.
You are not of Seni.
Your scales bear stains of soot, and you smell of smoke and flame. What brings you here?
I have some chalk kitten for you.
I offer my gratitude. Please, wait. I'll make a poultice to soothe the burns of the injured. I'll need you to use it on them.
I may. Can you apply it?
The Dunmer don't trust Argonians, especially me and my egg sister walks in ash. They fear we'll harm them. You are a stranger, so they may let you heal their wounds.
That's all? Just heal people.
There is more. When you are done, go to Spellwright Gervis. Let him know we made this salve to help.
Okay.
Perhaps he will see we are not his enemy.
Alright. I can do that. Alright. So we've got someone in here. Alright, something like this. I started describing this currency. I don't think I have ever. No, I haven't. Great. Okay, so we've got another person here now. It's like... That's two.
I am obliged to you.
Have my thanks.
Got three. Here's four.
Thank you. Have my
Five. And last but not least, six.
Have my thanks.
Thank you.
You won't hurt me, will you?
Why are you here, stranger?
Soft Scale sent me. I healed your people with a salve he made.
That Scaleback? I kept my tongue when times were good, but now when the town is weakened, he's suddenly helpful? This is just a trick.
Why don't you believe him?
Because his people have taken my daughter, Movani. She was doing chores for me and now she's disappeared. One of the farmsteaders saw that Argonian walks in ash watching her. Who else could it be?
There was an eruption. Can that be the reason?
Nonsense. We've lived in the shadow of Ash Mountain all our lives. We know its dangers. It was those Argonian savages. Find Walks in Ash. Then ask that Scaleback where my daughter is.
Okay. I'll find Walks in Ash. And your daughter.
Return Movani to me. Then maybe I'll see what Softscale wants. Look for Walks in Ash in the ruins. The three only know what she's doing.
Aren't we all allies now?
We are in words and treaties. The Moot might meet in peace, but we remember what the Argonians were like when we dragged them out of the muck. We know what they really are.
Right now, shouldn't you work together? Senny is burning.
That's the calm man's choice, stranger. Without my daughter at my side, I don't give a damn whether some scalebacks are bleeding out in the ash.
You're a bit of a racist, aren't you? Spell right. Gave us.
This is not a good day for Senny, traveler.
You walk Snash?
Yes, I am. Look at this. This is no natural run of lava. These are footprints. A spirit of wrath came through here. Stubborn Givus will not hear my warning. He thinks the eruption caused this.
Givus thinks you've taken his daughter.
As you can see, his daughter is not here. I did see Morvani earlier. The flow of her life takes her to the base of Ash Mountain regularly.
Is that where she is?
I don't know for certain. Just that I saw her walking west out of town. Find her, then perhaps Gervis will listen to me. If you succeed, use this.
What's this?
A signal. It's colorful but harmless. If you find Lady Morvani, use it, and I will come to you.
Can you speak to the mistrust between the Argonians and the Dark Elves?
Truth falls like a cool rain, carving many channels in the mud. My truth is different from the Dunmers, yet both are still true.
So you don't hate the Dark Elves then?
I have no love for them. Do you hate fire for burning down your hut? The fire acts as it must. They saw our huts, and their nature required them to act. I trust a dark elf to act as a dark elf must.
Okay. So they're not great of friends, Dark Elves and Argonians. Probably why Argonians live in Murkmire and I believe Shadowfen, and Dark Elves live everywhere else. Right, here we are. Morvani.
Someone came. Did Father send you? I fell and twisted something. Damn, my ankle.
Lady Morvani, I presume.
Are you mocking me? Yes, of course I am. I'm trapped by lava flows and flaming shorks, and I can't walk. If I ever get home, I'm gonna drink a whole jar of Sujama.
Why are you out here?
This was a shrine to the three. I come out here to pray for Mother. She was taken from us a few years ago. She was the sweetest woman I've ever known. Some days I swear I can still hear her voice. Anyway, I was out here when the eruption began.
Your father's very worried.
Of course he is. The overprotective Bois. Since we lost Mother, he's tried to run my life for me. I think I'll need 2 bottles of Sujama when I get home. Forget what Father says.
guys, I'm back. Yeah. So we use the thing, which is a signal to where we are.
Hatchling? Good.
I've caught you. Bloody hell. Mavani, are you Lord, Mother, and Wizard? Are you all right?
I'm going to be fine, Father. Thanks to this traveler. Can we get me off of this rock now?
Hold on, Morvani. I've got you. Traveler, you found my daughter. In the midst of all this, you found my Morvani.
I wouldn't have found her without Walks in Ash.
The Argonian helped you find her. Pah! Self-interest and cunning, I'm sure. I'm grateful just the same. Morvani means the world to me, ever since her mother was taken from us.
So why do you hate Argonians so much?
They have beastly, baser urges. It makes them hard to trust. When the swamp calls to them, they rise up against their neighbors and strike them down. Even the kindest, the most gentle, are not spared from their wrath.
Argonians killed his wife, didn't they?
It was before the signing of the pact. The Argonians of Seni still served my neighbors as slaves. Several of them made a break for freedom, and my Renisi, she was just out for a stroll. But today Morvani lives, thanks to you.
I'm glad I could help.
Yes, well, I thank you for all you've done here today, Traveler. My daughter is safe, and I must reluctantly admit that the Argonian may have played a part. May Lord, Mother, and Wizard all guard you on your journey.
Thanks. Right, so one more of these to get. Stealth plane. Back to the beginning of the entire thing packed. And I'm going the wrong way, I believe. I don't like this because the pavement is shit. With a capital shit. I can never tell if you're really going the right way or not. Oh, I want to get in here. The difficulty's just on the amount of time you have. That's all the difficulty is with the chests. But the higher the difficulty, typically the better the reward you get in the chests. Okay, carry on running. Oh yeah, we didn't have Miri return. Not Miri, Ember return. Okay. While I wait for Ember's return.
Ha! I knew you missed
Okay.
me.
Well, that's all. Never seen that happen before. Yeah, there we go. This is what my character was sitting on. Just gets a fancy throne.
Where is that blasted lizard? I remember when I'd hunt here for days and not see a soul. The war was on and people stayed behind walls or stuck to roads. Those days are behind us.
What are you doing out here?
Like I said, I was hunting. But now that the volcano's erupted, I'm headed to Deshawn. Don't want to get cooked. I'll be leaving as soon as my suite of a partner shows up. You haven't run into an Argonian named Stands in Stillwater, have you?
No, I can't say I have.
He's a good friend, but he never shuts up. Nothing still about him. He was supposed to meet me here, but I've waited too long already. If you're heading north of Ash Mountain, can you keep an eye out for him? He should have a camp up there.
If I find him, I'll tell him you're looking for him.
Thanks. Not many willing to help these days, especially a dusty Ashlander like me. We'd planned to rest up at the Davanus' farm near Cragganmore before passing through the Deshawn Gate. He should know it.
So you're an Ashlander?
That's right. Though, in truth, I have no clan. I make my living hunting and trading. Stillwater and I try to keep to the wilds and stay out of the way.
What happened to your clan?
They're alive and well. But that's a longer story that I don't have time for. Stillwater is a bit of an outcast himself. He escaped House Drez as a slave before the pact was signed. I think that's why we've stuck together for so long.
Maybe. You're not the quest I'm after, apparently. Ah, yeah, this is the one, yeah. Fuck. There's two to do here, I believe.
Where in oblivion did these things... Welcome to what used to be the front line, soldier. Something very strange is happening out here. I'm just a grunt. Not a very smart grunt at that. Maybe you can sort things out for me.
So, what's the problem?
Problem? I've got a battlefield full of ghosts. Sprung out of the ground like corn in the month of mid-year. They killed those Covenant bastards, which is great. But how do you kill what's already dead? My mages can't even agree on what to do.
What do you want me to do?
I've known Furan and Risa for a while now. I respect them both. I just need to know which of them has the better idea. Start with Furan, then talk to Risa. Hear them out and do what they ask of you. When you've decided what's best, let me know.
I'll give you my decision soon.
I'll be honest, I wasn't sure what I was going to do out.
I'm gonna end this here, guys. We'll finish off Zone Falls tomorrow. So I hope you guys are enjoying, and I'll see you in a bit with some Red Dead.